In the spirit of integral, I've talked about India and the East, I've talked about Sufism and the Middle East. Now I want to read you something from the West. This is from Rainer Maria Rilke. Listen to what he says. He says, "What we choose to fight is so tiny. What fights with us is so great. If only we would let ourselves be dominated as things do by some immense storm, we would become strong too. When we win it's with small things, and the triumph itself makes us small. What is extraordinary and eternal does not want to be bent by us. Winning does not tempt that man. This is how he grows, by being defeated decisively by constantly greater beings." This is how we grow, not by winning. When we win, it's with small things. What is truly big does not want to be controlled by us. So it's a different perspective of how we win. We win by being defeated decisively, like we will be sooner or later, by constantly greater beings. This is not East, it's not Middle East, it's not West. This is the wisdom of humanity speaking through every culture. And I'd like to hear some of your thoughts or comments or challenges or reactions. Yes, Nathan.
I wonder if you want to explore the distinction between, say, conventional morality and right action as Arjuna faced it, because under Krishna's tutelage, he was all set to kill his family.
Yes.
Which, in a conventional sense, would be wrong.
Yes, thank you very much. I think that's an incredibly powerful distinction between conventional and post-conventional, because it's easy to take this from a traditionalist perspective or a conventional perspective and say, okay, here's some rules of morality, you gotta be good, you gotta do this, 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 and this, and this, and now we make this into a set of rules. It's what I was saying before about reifying, turning this into a thing, and now we gotta do this thing, and whoever doesn't do the thing does not belong to the club of the good guys. And in a post-conventional way, and the Gita is exactly talking about that, I'm going to quote Nathan here, because I learned this from you. It's a beautiful phrase. And Nathan told me, well, you just have to follow the thread of light or the thread of bliss. So your heart just follows that current of bliss or the current of light in the moment. And it may lead you to some actions that from a conventional standpoint are despicable. And even from a cultural standpoint, people will look at you like, you're nuts, you're crazy. They'll kill you. I mean, I know a guy who got crucified for doing something like that. It's a long time ago, but they still talk about him. It's very mysterious what you do. Remember I told you about the story in the Saving Private Ryan. You become very autocratic, you let the prisoner go, and then the next moment it's like, whatever, if you want to leave, you want to desert, I'm not going to write you up. You can be humble one moment and very assertive at the next. And it's all within character. Because there's no external rule. There's no playbook that you follow on how to be good. It's just a mystery, and you never, ever see more than one step ahead. Because there's a river bend at every step. You take the step, and then you take another step, and you take another step, and you say, my God, I'm meandering. Yes, because that's exactly what the river wants you to do. It wants you to meander. If it wanted you to go straight, you'll go straight. So this is a very, very challenging teaching. It's actually quite dangerous, because you can fall into the pre-trance fallacy and say, oh, I'll do whatever the hell I want. I mean, it's like, hey, this is great, no rules. How do you tell the difference between that pre-conventional bastard and a post-conventional saint when they're both doing the same thing from the outside perspective? If your heart is not able to resonate with their heart and see the light path that they're following, you're going to judge them just like everybody else. If you can open your heart and connect with that mystery of the moment, you will fall to your knees and praise them. But only someone that is vibrating in that frequency can see what's happening. Sometimes I say, like trying to do this in the world is like transmitting FM stereo to people that only have AM radios, mono, and are deaf. So it's kind of a challenge to get the point across. But it's a very mysterious and open situation, which makes life very exciting. There are no rules. Moment by moment, you feel into it, and the path will open in some mysterious way.